What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up, someone? What's up, no one? So yes, welcome to our weekend bonanza on astrology. And we're going to be unlocking certain mysterious doors of astrology today again. And just to remind you, on June 2nd, I'll be uploading my or filming my video of Osho Rajneesh horoscope. So that's, you can't miss that, right? It's stupid for you to miss it. So just don't miss it. The reason why June 2nd is because I've got half my stuff in, costume wise. Half of it is coming around the 25th or 26th of May. So, preparation. So anyway, today we are going to be tackling another one of those great slokas of Bhrigu Jyotish, BSP, BCP, anything you want to call it. The proper writing is BSP, Bhrigu Saral Paddithi, which is a great discovery and research work of Saptarashis Astrology Group. So big ups to them. And guess what? My main man Sunil Gavaskar is going to be coming on May 22nd. So just check it out. We're going to be talking about souls and destiny and purpose of life. So I know you don't want to miss that. But anyway, if you do not know, because the concept that I'm going to be talking here, you're going to need to know what your planet replacements are. So if you do not know your planet replacements, where your planets are placed, which house, which sign, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light, including the report. We're on the second page at the bottom. You'll see exactly where everything is placed. So, today's sloka is, 12th from Ketu also becomes active at the age of 24. If you noticed last time, my last video on this was 12th from Jupiter becomes active at the age of 24. Today is 12th from Ketu becomes active at the age of 24. And what do I mean by this? Is that when you're looking at a chart, okay, as soon as somebody gives you their birth chart, not digital charts, not Mahadashas, no transits, nothing. From Lehre Ayanamsha, if somebody makes this chart for you, you should be able to look at the chart and see 12th from Ketu and say something about the age of 24 as to what happened. And that's what we're going to discuss today. And it's actually a very simple thing. I don't know if there's much to discuss. What I will do is I'm going to actually show you the charts of people that I have predicted these things for. And obviously there were a lot of hits and misses. So the ones that I was able to very accurately look at things, I'm going to be showing you those three charts. So first chart that you see is a Pisces ascendant chart. And I'm only showing you the planets that are involved in this concept or are influencing the 12th from Ketu. Like, remember, any planet that aspects 12th from Ketu, or where the 12th from Ketu is placed, the Lord, those things also become important. But in this case, no planet was aspecting or influencing the 4th house. So I'm only showing the planets that I used. So in this Pisces ascendant person, he has Ketu in the 5th house in Cancer. 12th from Ketu is what? Go one sign backwards to Cancer, is Gemini. So where you see the number 3 is the 4th house, because Ketu is in the 5th house. 12th from 5th is the 4th house, sign of Gemini. So what do you think I must have predicted for him? You can even write that on the comment, just for your own lessons and for your own sake. Like, see if you can come close to what happened. At the age of 24, something happened to this person related to the house, which is 12th from Ketu, where the 12th from Ketu Lord is placed. So when I looked at this chart, I asked this person, I'm like, listen, M, I'm not going to say his full name. Can you please just let me know if at the age of 24 you traveled to a foreign distance place and you fell sick there. Can you just tell me that? Why am I saying this? 12th from Ketu is the fourth house, home, dwelling, city that you live in, state that you live in. Fourth lord, which is 12th from Ketu, is in the ninth house of long distance journey, foreign places. Then the reason why I said, okay, did you get sick? The sixth lord of illnesses and diseases is conjunct Mercury in the ninth house. So then I get a reply back, and I was 80% right and 20% I wasn't. But that 20% actually makes sense, and I'm going to tell you why. At the age of 24, he went to not foreign lands, he went to a spiritual, I think it was Balaji or something related to that. But he went with his mama, meaning his mother's brother. Him and his uncle went to a long distance pilgrimage together. So what is the house of the mother? Fourth house. Third from the mother is the siblings of the mother, the sixth house. So my mind was not thinking in a wide way where I'm like, oh, illnesses and diseases because it's the sixth house. But if you went just a little bit more deeper, you see why he went to a foreign distance place with his uncle, the sibling of the mother, sixth house. And so that's where I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I wasn't right all the way, but I had the right direction in mind. Then we're going to see another horoscope. This is a Scorpio ascendant horoscope. You have Ketu in the 12th house. So now think about it. What could happen? And remember, I'm only using the planets that somehow gave me the influence and showed me what is happening in this person's horoscope. And remember, after a while, right now I take time, I look at it, I study it, I look at my intuition. I'm like, where's my intuition taking me? But after certain periods of time, when you have looked at least 4,000 or 5,000 horoscopes, you will be able to see this and say, this is what happened. Within probably, I would say 6-7 seconds. But what happened is, Ketu's in the 12th house. What is 12th from Ketu? The 11th house. So now we have to see what is happening with the 11th house. Where's the 11th Lord placed? The 11th Lord, sign of Virgo, which is Mercury, is in the 5th house in the sign of Pisces, conjunct Sun and Venus. But then I also paid attention to the dispositor of Mercury, Sun, Venus, which is Jupiter, because they're in the sign of Pisces. And Jupiter is in the 3rd house in the sign of Capricorn. So mentally think about it. What is happening? What could happen to this person? And you might actually get close. I told this girl that at the age of 24, did you get into some sort of a romantic relationship while traveling to some place, but then it may not have worked out? And that's what happened. This person got into a romantic relationship. Also, they had educational achievements in this time period as well. But the reason why I'm using the element of foreign distant land, because it's a sign of Pisces. The sign that the planet is sitting in, 12th from Ketu, look what that sign really represents originally. Originally, the sign of Pisces represents the 12th house, foreign lands. Then the 5th Lord, where Jupiter, Mercury, Venus are placed, is in the 3rd house of travel, movement, short distance travel, but it's debilitated. So it shows us the result of that romantic relationship that this person was in a distant foreign land did not really pan out at the age of 24. There must have been other events that must have happened that are linked to this, but that's what they could confirm. Now we will look at another chart. So in this third chart, it is a Gemini ascendant chart. You have Ketu in the 5th house in the sign of Libra. So you have Ketu in the 5th house in the sign of Libra, Mercury, Mars, Venus in the 2nd house in Cancer, Jupiter is in the 8th house in Capricorn, and Moon is in the 6th house in Scorpio. So what can you say about this chart? What happened at the age of 24 to this person? Think about it before you make that judgment. So 12th from Ketu is the sign of Virgo, and it's the 4th house. 4th house represents home, dwelling, mother, emotions, happiness. 4th Lord is in the 2nd house in the sign of Cancer, conjunct Mars and Venus. And receives the aspect of Jupiter from the 8th house. And the dispositor is in the 6th house. So what I told this person, I'm like, at the age of 24, did you have a relationship which might have caused you some mental torment? So then this person said that at the age of 24, I got married to a person, and it's a very short-lived marriage because the person was just abusive. I couldn't take it. It caused me depression, but it also caused my mother problems as well. So then I'm like, okay, so the 4th house was involved. 4th Lord was in the 6th house or in the 2nd house with a debilitated Mars, debilitated Jupiter looking at all these planets, and dispositor of that is debilitated in the 6th house in Scorpio. So not only this person suffered, but they confirmed that, hey, my mother also actually suffered in this time period, which you can obviously see now. Because 12th from Ketu is the 4th house, which not only represents mother, but emotions and home and things related to home, right? That is in the 2nd house of family, addition of to family. But then if you look, 7th Lord of marriage is looking at these planets from the 8th house while being debilitated. So this person got married to a person. They thought they were going to love him, but the person completely turned out to be something else. He was a gambler. He was all sorts of things. I'm not going to say anything, not a lot about that, but that's what it did. Now, do you think this person should have gotten married late? Yes, because one thing you may not see in the chart is that Saturn was in the 5th house conjunct Ketu. Saturn looks at the 7th house of marriage. Saturn also looks at the 2nd house where Venus is, with the debilitated Mars and getting the aspect of debilitated Jupiter. So if this person would have come to me for my marriage consultation and says like, well, I'm looking for marriage, when can I get married? I would not look at the age 24. The ages that this person needs to get married is probably between the ages of 30 to 35, 30 to 34. But later on, this person found a pretty good, relationship. But they should have waited. They should have waited to have that right person in their life. So that's how you judge these things. Okay? So guys, this is my analysis of PSP of Ketu being activated 12th from itself. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Ketu is placed so you can see what's 12th from it, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books and consultations at this link here. Otherwise, we'll see you on Monday with conjunctions. Bye-bye.